Hello, welcome to No Scrap Diecast. This is going to be my first diecast car of restoring, whatever. It's not a car I was planning to do, or not yet anyway, but it fell apart on me the other day when I was moving it, so I thought I'd best do this one first. It's got a few problems. We'll get it off the roundabout and we'll have a look and see what's up with it. Alright, I forgot my tripod, so it's might be a bit rocky. It's a Corgi Junior Whizzwheels, Volkswagen Beetle. It's got 69 on the end of the pack number, so I'm guessing that's when it was made. I'm guessing, I don't know, no idea. So I'm new to this. It's got, I don't know, I'll put it so you can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big gouge in the window here. Move it back a bit. Big gouge in the window there, and like a bullet hole in the window. Somebody's head butted it, and somebody's been kind enough to draw around. I think you can see that pretty clear. Draw around the passenger's door window, and they're quite deep. I don't actually know if that's a crack or you can't really see this one on this side, but I don't know if it's a crack or not. The flashlight's broke off and been pushed through the roof. I turned it upside down and it can't really see it's falling apart. I pushed it, knocked it through the roof the other day, and as I shook it upside down, it fell back through. But I'm not going to put it back as a police car. I want to have a go at doing a bit of everything since it's my first one, so I want to try to fill in that hole and just put it back as a road going Beetle, really. Now the reason it's fell apart is because somebody's took it apart before, and it hasn't got posts. It's got tags on this one. So we can see it. I think I could get in the light, don't I? It's got tags, and they've been ground down, and obviously they were twisted. It was just a little bit loose, and I was, oh, what's that loose? And all of a sudden I just, and there it was off. And I was looking at them, and it looks like the only thing I can do with them really, because that's a short, is to glue it, and that's not something I wanted to do on my first one, if you know what I mean. I know the late Martin Dares had done one of these. I watched his video so many times, so I looked back up on here. So about 6 years ago, he'd done one. It's the same Corgi Junior Whizzwheels, but it got posts. It had got posts, and when he drilled these, he blew the posts out, so he put new posts in. Like I say, this hasn't got anywhere you can put a post. It's just like the tags. We'll have a look at it when I strip it anyway. So I don't know if you can see, it's not very long at all. So yeah, so basically that's fell off. So that's what that is with the suspension, and interior. It's quite a nice chunky interior. I don't know if I'll do anything with this. Yeah, must admit I don't like the colour, but it is what it is. And then it's blue glass. If I can get it out. It's all because I'm holding my phone, because I forgot the tripod. It's about 11:30 at night now, so I didn't want to go back out and get it. So you can see the scratches on that glass there, and where the flashlight's broke out of it. And this has the headlights as well. I'm not too sure on the body if the headlight holes have been squashed a bit on the, as we're looking at it, on the left hand side of the screen. Don't look quite, I know they're not round circles, but that just looks a little bit out. Might just be the paint. Paint's not too bad. It's got a couple of little grooves in the back, but it's on the left hand side again. That's got a bit more chips. I might see if I can fill that. I'll have a go at it. It's because it's my first one. I want to have a go at trying to do a bit of everything. So I'll try the glass. If I can sort that out. If I can't, I can't. So I've got nothing to lose with this one. It owes me 30p, so you know, I've got nothing to lose on it, have I? Right. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the base yet. I don't think it needs to go for the caustic or anything. I might just give it a coat of something. I don't know. We'll have a look at it a bit later. But I'm going to put the shell in the caustic. I can't show you that at the moment because there's people downstairs talking and whatever. So if I put this in the caustic, we will hear them yapping. So yeah, I'll do that in the caustic downstairs. Like so you can see that chip in that back here. But don't think it's too bad. It's got a few cast marks on it, but we'll have a look at it, like I say, properly when I've got it stripped. All right, it's out the caustic. I'll give it a quick rub over with this like suede brush thing. It's like a very soft wire brush. Yeah, and then I went inside with, what did I use? It's got one of these on the little multi-tool thing, just to do the inside because I couldn't get that. See, I can't get that in there. And I'll give it a quick rub over with some little sanding block, just to sort of take the sharpness of these edges off. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the dent in the roof. There's a dent in the roof there. Can't really feel it now, but there's a crease across the corner from the dent. Try and get the light right. You can see it. Yeah, you can see it there. Look. So I've knocked that out from inside. I haven't given it sort of big ones. I've just tapped it a little bit because I'm thinking filling this hole now. So I'm going to get a bit of masking tape, and I've got some Tamiya putty stuff. I'm going to try that, see if that works. If it don't, I'll just do it again. One of the worst bits is this front wheel arch. You can see it's stepped up where you can see it fairly well. Where the seam line is there, look, it's sort of stepped up where it's been bent backwards. I've had a little play with it, but I don't want to take too much off. I'm going to have to do something with that. But I'm just going to mask this up and put some putty in it and see what happens. Alright, it's actually been 2 weeks since I last looked at this car. I've been doing the hobby room. I did fill the roof. Everything looks a bit red. I think it's the sunlight coming through the window, to be honest with you. Everything looks a bit red on camera. But yeah, I did do the roof and then I left it to do the hobby room, and I used that Tamiya putty stuff. And I spent, I don't know, an hour and a half getting this roof back right, or how it looked pretty good. And then I left it, and then the putty shrunk down. It just, shrunk in, and that literally the hole fell straight in again. It actually looks rougher on camera than what it does in real life. So I tried it again, and it did the same again. So I used super glue and the powder instead on that, and that's what I should have done in the first place. First time I ever used that, I didn't realise how quick that goes off, and how hard that goes. That's like a proper weld. The wheel arch is not too bad. It's new enough. It's for my first attempt. It's new enough. Yeah, and I've got the screen here. That is a crack right down the side, and that chip, I've got most of it outside. What's on the front of it, I've got most of that from the outside, but I can't get the stuff inside, and I pretty much got rid of that straight. Oh, you can see it on the camera, but you can't really see it when you're in the room. The scratch around that window, but it's near enough for my first attempt. I just want to get it done. Like I say, it's been a couple of weeks, so I just want to get it done now. Just ready to start painting it, or give it a spray and see what it comes up like. The spray I'm using isn't very good. Or hasn't been so far when I've been practicing. I've just got to set the spray booth up, and I'm going to give it a coat of paint. Right, that's after one coat. It actually looks better on camera, I think, than what it does in real life. I think it's only because of the light in here. That's the paint I use. It's not, I bought that for another project, but it's yeah, I bought it for another project. Actually, it looks quite good on camera. It looks better than what it actually is. I've caught the. I'm not going to touch it, but caught the roof. There's only one coat, so I'm going to give it another coat in a minute and put it in the dryer. Give it a second coat. I'll put this tissue stuff in here. I know it's not going to protect the paint's going to go through it. I just thought after I did the primer, it was so rough for the paint inside. I thought it looks like it was about 20 years old when it's his first time I'd done anything. I did put a bit of paper this across here, across the filter, but I really could feel the difference. You know, of painting with thumb. You really could see the difference, or feel the difference with that paper there. So I took it off again, and I've just put it in the. There's 2 coats. I've just put it in the dryer. That one I've just tried some lac. It's just my practice shell. It looks better on camera, but it's so not. It's not in a proper coat of orange on it. But I've just given it some lacquer to see how that survives, and I've just put it in that little dryer. I got that idea of the dryer. I think it was off Andy's Garage. I can't think of the full channel name, but you'll know who I mean. Top bloke. And yeah, I was looking for a way of drying the body shells, and that's what I come up with. And I've just chucked it in the corner now, quickly, because I haven't finished building the hobby room. So I'm going to dry it for, I don't know, half an hour or so, and then leave it overnight, see what happens, and have a look tomorrow. It had been drying for 24 hours, and I just went to touch the roof because I wasn't happy with it, and yeah, I messed it up straight away. So I've just given it a third coat. So like I say, I'll put that in the dryer, and I'll leave it another 24 hours before I lacquer it. Right, I've got all the bits there. Bit of a shadow. I ain't got my other light, my ring light in here at the moment either, so bit of a pain in the neck for lighting, so there's a bit of a shadow. I'll move that out the way, that's better. I think it's all ready to go together. I'm not happy with it. I'm going to strip it again in a couple of months' time when I get the hang of stuff. The biggest balls, I don't know where you can see it on the roof, is there's a couple of marks, and I thought if I can just rub them down lightly, I'll just grab this pad, and that's what I did. I forgot that I used it for sanding something else down. So yeah, that all just went straight on the roof, and yeah, what the balls up. I was going to detail the lights and that, but I just really want to get it done, and I know I'm going to strip it again, so I'm going to put it together. There's not much to it. Glass just goes in. Trying to do this with looking through the camera rather than but I do know that it wants to go right forward, that glass. Then the interior, so I've got the right way, so I'm looking through the camera, not the. There you go. Then obviously that just goes on there. I'll do that off camera and come back to you, just because I tried, like I say, I haven't put my tripod in yet. Right, there it is all together. There's a few bits I'm not happy. I just want to explain to you what I've got all this stuck to my hands. I knocked the super glue over, and I was just seeing if it rolled, and I knocked the super glue over and realised I hadn't put the top on it because I'd used a pick to put the glue on, and all of a sudden I see this smoke coming up, and I thought, I'm seeing things, and I'd got some of this blue roll what was here, and I mopped that up as I went. You can see it was stuck on there, and literally that just started smoking. This paper just started smoking. See, another rookie mistake, something I didn't know. And it got so hot. I mean, I had to carry it downstairs. So I thought it was going to burst into flames. It's just smoking. It got so hot, it just burnt my hands. But this is, like I say, the glue's, I've got paint on there anyway, but it's just stuck in my hand, look. So I'm going to have to see if I can scrub that off in a minute with some hot water or something. I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So like I said earlier, I'm not bothered with paint all the lights and that in. I am going to redo this and revisit it, do it. The roof was the biggest rookie mistake. Like I said, I've rubbed it over with that sand pad. Would have been used for rubbing down the filler. I didn't realise I just grabbed the wrong one, not thinking. Yeah, and there's the bottom of this door I'm not happy with. I don't think you can see it on camera, but I'm not quite happy with the bottom of the doors. But I'm quite happy to give it another paint because I want to put some stripes on it next time. Yeah, I'm quite happy. For my first one, I'm quite happy. I could have done more, I think. But like I say, I did do the work. Well, did do the craft room in that time as well. So I just really want to get it out of the way. I'm halfway through the other one, the next car. That's all painted. It just needs a clear coat on it and a bit of details done on it. And I've got to do the base yet, but you'll see that next time. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the wheel. I'm happy with it first go. It's all about learning, and I've learned loads, and I've really enjoyed it. Beetle's probably not the best car to do for the first one, I don't think, because there isn't a flat panel on it. In the sides are sort of rounded, whereas the second car I've done is more square, and I found that a lot easier. Well, I'm not saying I've done it right. I'm just saying I found it a lot easier. Hopefully, I'll have the tripod set up for the rest of the next one car, so that we're not doing this jolting around, and we can actually show you some of what I'm doing. Well, I'm going to put it on the wheel. Yeah, I keep saying the wheel, I mean the roundabout. So this is what we started off with: a play-worn Corgi Junior Whizzwheels Volkswagen Beetle police car. And let's have a look what we ended up with. So this is how it's turned out. It's not too bad for my first attempt, I don't think. You can only improve, can't it? I've really enjoyed doing it, so that's the main thing. And I've learnt loads, so yeah, got to be happy with that. That's just, it's done in the orange. It's same orange as what I've raced with, basically my racing colours, so quite happy with the colour. I will, like I say, strip it and redo it. But for my first attempt, I don't think it's too bad. I'm happy with it anyway. I know that people find loads of faults with it. I don't care really. As long as I'm having fun, that's what matters. So, right, thanks for watching. I'll see you another time, and remember, it's okay not to be okay.